Alright, we should be a-okay. Let me fucking hook all this up, and we're good. Alright, cool. I won't lie, the real challenge of this whole thing is gonna be how long I can keep this light on. I forgot to actually grab the link. I'm silly. I'm fucking silly. I forgot to grab my link. I gotta do that. Real quick. There we go. Fun competition out there, the goblins. Alright. I am slightly quiet there, but I have a feeling it won't get outweighed by the video, hopefully. I really hope so. The time to stream out of nowhere because she woke 1.5 till I capital T the perfect. I'm so clever with not good captions. Did my fucking zipper break? Oh shit. Hold up. Let me make sure this works properly. I don't care that I'm getting, like, undressed here, essentially. I want to make sure I didn't just break my zipper. I might have. That's fucked if I did. I'll concern myself with that later. So the real challenge here, like I mentioned, is going to be... yeah, we're good. So, real challenges. How long can I go, before... Honestly, I want to see if I can fix this in the meantime. How long can I go before I turn on this light over here? Because... Oh, wait, no, we got it. We got it. Hey, you know what? We fixed it. Fantastic. Thank God I haven't started recording yet. Because otherwise, it'd be a little bit awkward to try and react to this while I'm also fixing that. No, we're all good now. So, basically, whole thing with that is, and I mean, this isn't going to be part of the recording, but the whole thing with this is, we're going to see how long it takes for me to go like that. Probably not long at all. Right? I got my 2 drinks, we're ready. I don't know how long this is going to be, and that's the worst part, is, I like horror, and I especially like analog horror, but it fucks me up, especially this. Let's switch over, just because we can. I'm going to get my hand on the record button, and just get ready. Yeah, I get the feeling this is going to fuck me up hard, because, like, I'm not ready. This series already does it for me. I'm not ready to go through it even more. Too late to back out now. I don't know if I should hit record yet. I will say Martin picked a real fucked up one to do the timer. I have it on the button ready. My aspect ratio also kind of fucks with it because of borders. What's concerning me about this is, as somebody who's done YouTube Premiere stuff, I don't normally change them, I'll admit. But I've never seen this one, and that's what worries me. That's why it's like, I think this is just the automatic YouTube thing, like he's being fair and giving people time to come in because of, you know, how it is, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Oh, okay, it is. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me stop that recording. In that case, that implies after this. Or not. Weird. I've actually never, like, not... I haven't seen these countdowns at all. Huh. I guess it's just a thing of not many people actually end up changing it. It's gonna be such a big contrast for me because I'm gonna watch the Dokkan stuff later. I'm not gonna do that on stream, but I'm gonna watch the Dokkan stuff later, and it's gonna be such a big contrast going from this to Dokkan. All I can really say is I don't know what to expect with this episode. I don't even know how long it'll be in terms of length, because, like, I know it's getting split. And it's more so leaning towards, like, let me pull up the actual thing. I know it's more so leaning towards, don't want to have it repeating audio there. Leaning towards, like, the second one and everything. I think it listed 20 free tapes, part 1 of 3. If that means what I think it means, that implies that's cutting it to a third. So that would be... simple math like this somehow I'm struggling with. I think I'm literally, I quite literally, I'm nervous to see what's in store, and that's what's fucking me up right now. I actually need to just use a calculator. 23 might not be accurate at all. Yeah, so 7-ish. Assuming that it's split into that, it would be 7 to 8 each. Which could be very interesting. I get the feeling I should do this. There it is. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, so it goes to this. Okay, yeah, I don't know what to expect in this. I know it's gonna be a lot of tapes. Overall, most likely. I hope my audio is okay in terms of volume and all that. Because I don't know how loud this is going to be. I don't know if he's going to still do loud stuff occasionally. I don't know what to expect. He mentioned he's going to change a lot here. So I'm excited to see what it is. But if it's shorter, that means it probably won't be an hour for this stream and all that and everything, which is okay. Dude, it's just a countdown and I want to turn on light. I'm so fucking nervous right now. I can do this, I'm a man. No, I'm not, I'm a pussy. I will absolutely turn that on if I'm terrified. And it won't take long at all. Let's do it. Alright, Martin. What do you have in store? Let me turn it down a little bit. I'm already not comfortable. I mean, I said that already, but... Fuck that. No. No, don't go down the... Oh. Oh. Oh my god, he got so much better. I could tell from the teasers and all that.
Come on, Molly. Let's go.
He's fucking cooking? He's fucking cooking?
This way.
Legitimately, my scare factor is gone because I am just impressed.
Look,
It will return
there
soon,
he is.
but I'm impressed. I am very impressed. I don't know if that's supposed to be symbolism, the fact that it goes completely white there. If it is, that's very, very fitting. Don't show a field. No. But yeah, that was, I guess that was absolutely symbolism. At least it feels like that. It feels like that's trying to imply them passing on. That's cool. Because so I might occasionally cover the screen because yes, I am going to I'm still going to look. I actually have my display up there as well. However, I might do this just so I don't see it sometimes. And I'll just look up there. Please stop cutting the black. Interesting menu. Oh, so wait, now that I realize that's for this. That's 4 for this. So 23. So 4 of 23, that implies there's 19. Not 19. 18 left because part of that would. No, 19 is correct because 20 would count as one. Duh. I don't know if I should go back or not. I'm gonna wait till later. I'm actually gonna inspect it later. I'm gonna go back through, but I'm gonna note that down. I'm going to try and write that down as I'm watching. So each of these obviously are gonna have something wrong with them. Let me try and note this down. Minute in. Okay. Just wanted to write that down. Oh fuck. I don't like zooming in on them. I don't like it. I don't like the music kind of stuttering there. I'm ready to turn on that fucking light. Do not. No. No, out of all of them, no. Do not show anything here, Martin. I swear. I actually have to for this one. The others, I was getting a little too, you know. I thought there was like a face in the background similar to Bunny Farm. I'm looking up at the other one. No, you fucking don't. This one too, do not. I have to. I cannot handle this. Don't zoom into him like that. Should also be noted, it's obvious, but even if I say all this stuff, even if I say I hate this or some shit, I do not. That means it's. Fuck that. I'm glad I turned on the light. Fuck that. But yeah, should be noted, even if I say that, I obviously love this. Essentially, if I say that, that means it's doing its job really well. Oh, that's the fucking... That's the thing from Mysterious House. Cool. I love occasional references to the spin-off stuff. Dude in the suit. Okay, so the thing I can tell by the teasers is that the dude in the suit and Bond have some relation. That might be Jack in there, it might be something regarding it, right? We don't know yet. And I guess this might explain it.
Showstoppers, the face of Bunny Smiles Inc. concept art is a very vital part of any good design. So many different ideas to...
Yeah, so many
The Funny
different.
Smiles Incorporated art department was in charge of pitching up multiple designs for the characters and creating the designs we all know and love.
It's already starting. The stuttering and showing shit is already starting.
Rosemary,
No!
loving wife of... is a brilliant artist with a huge passion for poetry and the theatrical.
We do know that she's an artist and all
Numerous
that.
art pieces before becoming the lead artist in BSI. She's the
Play-
one
the
in
goblins
charge
are playing
of
with
making
blocks
the
outside, and it's, like,
designs that
terrifying
will
me with
become
this.
the characters they are today.
I think I always had a pretty clear idea of how each character looked like in my mind. The designs just made sense to me. I wanted to make
I don't like that it
something
flashed her.
appealing to younger audience, while still being simple enough so they can be easy to remember.
We just do it this way. Okay. And of course, yeah, of course we're showing this one.
Funny Smiles originally reached Cybertron to make their blueprints for the animatronics. But we all got so invested in the idea that we decided to
I get the feeling this one's really gonna go into Rose. The part, I didn't even get to mention it, but the part that I'm the most worried about is one who said Shaw joint test. And I don't like that it did. What? Why is the audio gone? Oh, what is this?
We added a ton of features into the models. We managed to even make them have their ability to walk and interact with the audience.
Did something just move? Fuck that. What the fuck? It's backwards. I do want to look at that. Stop, Martin. Hi, Bon or Banny or whichever. And I would be Shaw.
Here is where all the information on characters...
Yeah, I'm terrified of the Shaw joint test stuff. That was like,
Sing, interact with the audience...
I want to say that was like 10 minutes in or something.
And they managed to feel so
Actually, no, I
lifelike
streamed,
to our audience.
or I started it.
Console's also able to
I
recognize
said 7.
specific
We're gonna make it
places.
7 minutes. Reverse. I also wrote down this. Because I want to look at all these. I want to look at all this once I know. Oh, good. Oh, good. A friend. I remember seeing this as part of the teasers. Like a while back, the keep your eye out type of teasers, which I almost get the feeling is being very literal with the title. Given the fact that, they all have, their eyes missing.
Working. First we need to...
Is the console on?
Yes, yes.
That's confirmation. I mean, it was obvious, but that's confirmation,
I'm just
Charles.
checking if
Yep,
everything's
okay.
going.
I know. Don't worry. This isn't the first test we need to do with the robots.
All right, great.
You're taking notes, right?
Yes. Yeah, I am.
Right. Test 203. Movement.
Movement. All right.
Alright, so let me get the console working.
Working?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
Alright, this is how it's supposed to go. We place a ton of objects around the room. The animatronic is supposed to get to us without bumping into any of the tables, boxes, chairs, etc.
Sounds good to me.
Here's the thing, I know that neither of them are going to die here, because this is where...
Then we're just gonna have to...
If Susan's alive, that means
Right.
It'll be a long
all of them will be
night.
alive. It's just a thing of...
You said it.
I just don't like it because there's a chance it cuts to something else.
All right, everything seems fine so far.
Should the robot be so close to the table?
I don't think. Shit. Fuck, we're starting again.
Fuck, I told you to watch for the table, man.
Damn it. Sorry. You must gotta fuck it up. Where's the rest?
Alright, that
So I think that's right.
oh. Oh, good. Missing eyes. Yeah, see, this is what I mentioned. I will say, I'm glad he did that, or put that in there. It was kind of funny, though, because like that actually helped
No,
lower the
no,
tension.
I'm just a little worried. Did Linda call?
She did, yeah. I'm gonna be totally honest with you.
Didn't necessarily need to have it,
Probably
but
drinking somewhere in town.
Does Jack or Rose know?
Nope, I don't think Linda told him about it either.
Susan, we have to tell them. I think even Chris knows about the addiction.
Not just
I didn't
like
actually pay
someone,
attention to the years. I
Valerie.
probably should have. I'm now realizing.
So, I'm checking my notes right now. What's up to this?
Well,
Did he intentionally have the bar
nobody
there
knows
because
about
that
the
is a
tracking
cutoff for
system. So
the...
we're gonna have the robot walk around and see if it recognizes our faces.
Oh, we checked that already. Jack brought in Molly here, and the council recognized that.
Well, yeah, but we're going to do a secondary test because the console seems to have trouble detecting the faces.
Okay, so it doesn't tell the year here.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Let's see how this test goes.
I don't...
How's Lily, by the
I
way?
He's fine. Spending time with the mother for the weekend.
So, the visuals here are so... blue, that means... good? Yeah? That's Susan. And the other would be Charles. Is it not gonna recognize him or something? Is it gonna go wrong? Charles Brooke. Oh, now we have a full name.
Everything seems to be watching properly.
Huh. So that means no more testing for today?
Yep, pretty much.
Ah, sweet. I could really use a beer right now.
Reminds me of what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, if this is Felix is still around drinking and Jack's still around and all that, what was that? What was that title?
What does that mean?
That's what I heard, man.
He was drunk while driving the car?
Lower your voice, alright? Do you know what sounds
Oh, they fully know.
It was private, Charles. Only the family were there.
Fuck. How's Jack holding up?
Haven't heard of him in a long while. I barely even see him at work.
Oh, this might be the day that Susan...
Fine, don't you?
Story? I think it's bullshit. I think something else happened, man. Something worse.
God. So they're gone? Molly
That's
and
where that's where the line comes from.
I don't even want to think about it. Sitting with that freaking fucking doll in the
Who's
room.
moving? Nobody's moving.
Felix said it is. Tell us not to tell Jack or Rose here. I don't even want to be in
Oh boy. I'm assuming this is the day where it happens. I didn't look at the date properly, but
I don't know.
if Jack isn't even there,
Let's just check up on the other rooms for now. So I'll check up on the games.
they're gonna leave the room and something's gonna move. Either Rocket or Bond. Rocket. So Rocket can move, that confirms it. Why'd it move there? What is it? Oh, it's recognizing them. Oh, the facial identity is them. Oh, fuck, it's them. It's gonna be a face that's like dead, isn't it? gonna be a face that's dead. Yeah. I'm gonna try and look. It's just. Yeah. No face is found. Oh my god, that's horrific to look at. Oh fuck. That actually kind of got me a little bit. It wasn't huge, but that got me a little bit. Ooh. That was in reverse. The only problem.
Audio log number 3, June 30th and...
This is the date. This is the date. Bond's gonna move to the other room. Or maybe not. Who is that? What? Wait, okay, now I'm actually confused. Is that implying they're in the... What is this? I don't know. Yeah, so it's going into Bond as expected. And that's when the whole thing happens. Yep. Now we know what happens here. Are we gonna see it? Oh god, we're gonna see it. Oh, and it's super dark too. I have the light on and yet I'm terrified still. I actually really like how he does this now. This is really well done. Yeah, it's been nice knowing you, Susan. Get too close and now you're in his range. Still looking. Because I have the other monitor. There's Rocket.
Hello?
Oh, Bond is fucking moving around. That or something was put down by some entity. Either one of the two or something. I don't like the music repeating. And there he is. Oh my god, we are actually... Is he saying help? Oh, he... I'm going to the wrong side. I'm not even like covering my face anymore because it's very much happened here. Just that's so weird. Oh god, don't show zoomed in Bond. Post. Oh. That's May. That's a whole month before. I'm at least keeping track now. Where is this? Is this his house or is this Felix? Was May the day of the... Oh no. This is Felix's house.
fucking dark! Felix, wait some more. Please open the door, sis. Please open the door.
I think I'm gonna save most of my thoughts for the end because I have a lot to say already. This is really good. This is a really good jump.
Hey, what's the deal, Felix? Come on, Wood. I told you 9 p.m. I told you 9 p.m. Please. I'm calling the school, and I'm not just tell me that.
Oh, I don't like how dark it is.
This is so bad.
I don't like how dark it is.
Find it fucking so please. Don't make me drive over there, Felix.
Felix, if you say anything to those kids, I'll fucking kill you. Do you remember this door? This is it. Please open the door.
That's water. Never mind. Oh fuck. Oh, that's the great. That ain't water. That's. Well, that's just the sky. I can't tell. I think it might just be the sky, but like at the same time, it's also. Oh lord. Wow, there is a lot being. Oh boy. There's the grave. Fuck. Okay, so that was just the sky, but it was distorted for the effect of. That was good. I like that. I like the direction he's taken this in. Because I know a big inspiration for some stuff. Well, not big inspiration, but I know he's huge on stuff like, you know, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, all that, like The Sopranos. It feels similar to that with this, but it's done in such a way where it is horrific. And I love that a lot. I can easily say that as the biggest praise, absolutely, so far, as he is... Martin has officially, like, changed how this whole thing works. Like, how... Not even analog horror. I don't even know if I can call this analog horror because it is. And at the same time, this is something that's far beyond it. Is he going to throw that in? Yep. I already put the series above a lot of other like stuff I've seen, and I'm very picky with the type of analog horror stuff I watch. Wow, this is long. Oh, he was going to, but he didn't. The obvious thing is he didn't. Yeah, I was gonna say the obvious thing because he's in the like. The videos that take place later with the Relocate project and all that, he's in them. But I already put the series at the top for me, and I'm very picky with this type of stuff. But
3 days after.
But this is absolutely like the highest. Like genuine congratulations, Martin, you fucking did it. It's not even done.
I finally told him what happened.
This isn't even done. The series isn't even finished yet. This is only 1 of 3, and yet already I can say
The
it.
longest hour of my life.
Fuck.
The most painful conversation I've ever had. Pain in their eyes, the anger.
Oh, so this is after all
They both hate
the
me now.
yeah. That would make sense.
I have no idea.
I almost want to try and close that light again, but this setting is
My
uncomfortable.
life, my
It's
business,
really well
everything.
done.
But the fact they're still buried down there, it haunts me every night. Seeing me on the
Digging drink while I
side.
can.
Rosemary asked about the doll. I told her that they left it at school. That was a lie. I don't know what to do with the doll. Wherever I go, there it is, and I can't get myself to get rid of it.
And now we know it can move.
It's like a constant reminder of
I
this
mean,
huge mistake. And how
It was a
there's
somewhat
nothing I
feeling
can
with
do
the
to
bird,
make it
but
better.
now we know. Oh! I didn't see that at first. I didn't see that, and now I did. I was so focused on Rocket, I didn't notice them. Oh, fuck that. Oh, fuck that. Oh, don't show another door. Oh, no. Don't put knocking at the door.
What?
Fuck that. I can hear them. I'm covering my face. I'm looking at that monitor. I'm watching it from there. Oh. Oh, fuck that. Oh, fuck that. Oh, no, I'm keeping my hands over this monitor. I'm slightly covering the other a little bit.
Oh. You just make it stop.
I'm like looking every now and then.
God,
I'm peeking through my fingers. Oh, God. I hated that. And by that I meant it was really well done, but you know what I mean. Bum, 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 bum. July 1st. So that's a month later. What is happening here? Bon. Oh. But what is that? There's so much that implies for Bond. Also the fact that it can close its eyes. Oh, this thing, like, Rocket is fully fucking sentient. It's not even just it can walk around. It can close its eyes, it can look. I can't, because they were holding Banny's head, I can't tell if they're talking about Susan or... That's Susan. There's... This is interesting. This is very interesting. Also, that is fucked up looking. Like, super. Oddly, I also like the design a lot. Who are we gonna see?
Can hear you, Susan. I'm
Is that Charles?
Where are you? Please, where am I?
Don't you worry. You're in safe hands, Susan. Welcome to Wonderland. Your
What is happening?
new home, isn't it?
This is also the only person speaking properly. I mean, she is as well, kinda, but...
Dead? No. Not yet, at least. Your heart is still beating, but your body is now functionless. Out there,
I'm still watching. I'm just...
slowly
I'm thinking about what they've said in previous episodes.
Here,
My brain is starting to work here, and I don't know if it's correct or not, but I'm starting to get an understanding.
fast as the body does.
As well as the teasers also.
I would know.
Because it's not I mean, I guess it's the same VA, but
My manners.
it's probably not.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is,
That's the thing.
and you're Susan. I've had my eye on you. I know you very
Is this him playing
well.
Bond, his own fucking entity?
I know you like to fix things, isn't that right? Well, so do I.
He likes to make
Would you
them
like me to
beautiful.
fix you?
What are you talking about?
Perhaps I could help you. Here, a gift
I don't like it because it's gonna do a dark zoom in.
inside.
It's gonna be... Oh.
That is the new you. A wonderful gift that will eventually become your new body. Just like a beautiful butterfly.
I'm way more curious on Bond
From a
now.
cocoon, you will be reborn.
So well done.
You don't have to listen to me. That is up to you. But
If all four of those things at the start, by the way, are
you
in this,
have a spirit
this actually will be
survive
possibly an
without
hour
being
long.
tethered to a vessel.
I just assumed it was going to be
I
split,
know
and it
you're
still could be,
scared.
but...
I was too, but everything will be okay.
If it said 23 tapes, then those first four have to be...
For what I had to do to you. But look, the hard part is over with now.
Now his arms are there.
Besides,
Oh, now
you
he's there.
can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
I know that's a proper saying, but speaking as a genuine Metal Gear fan, not even just, you know, playing Rising and that's it, but that line just does not end up working for me. It does not, because I immediately think of that. Oh, fuck that. Oh, fuck that. I don't like... That's Felix. And now he's back there. So, I'm so confused because I was under the assumption when Bunny Farm happened. Let me say my thoughts. Let me. I'm not gonna go into anything just yet. Let me save that for later. Let me just write down Ed and Molly stuff, just so I know for when I need to discuss everything. Oh, that's the... Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was going to get split here or not. Okay. That was good. That was really damn good. Even for just, like, knowing that this is just a part 1 is also super crazy, because it's like, shit, that was really damn good for a part 1. Obviously, there's still things to cover in regards to it, but it's like... Because, from what I understand, Season 1 got reworked into the past, so now 2 will be more so the present. Of course, man. Take all the time you need with this stuff. I forgot all these are coming out within February or something like that. Roughly that. Why to cut audio there? I don't like that. Are we done? Okay, we're done. Cool. Let me go back. Can I not go back? Okay, hold on. Let me switch to the cam. So there's stuff I want to go through because there was text. Just give me a moment. Alright, let's get back. Sick, we're back. Okay. So I wrote down minute in. I took guesses here. Yeah, that was 36 minutes. I took guesses on where it all was. Let me take a drink as well. So I think, I'll talk about all the stuff here that I loved and everything in a moment. So this just got officially supercomputer. Oh, this is Charles. For Bunny in this restaurant, though, I've been copying up. Oh, is this supposed to be these guys for a while? Same work for them. I'm wondering if this. Okay, so this is him just like logging that he's excited to work and everything. That's cool. Okay, like that. Alrighty. I guess there's nothing too huge other than the fact that, okay, this states as October. So that's October 10th, 1970, which is a decent bit before all this stuff goes down. And then I wrote, so if this was 2 minutes in, I wrote something close to like 7 or something like that. And that was around here, I think. I don't remember where the text was, actually. It was just something. I don't think it was this. Yeah, because this went. Yeah. Might have been back here before the facial. Yeah, okay, here it was.
Specific piece have
BSI console, yep. So this just seems like general information that doesn't seem too big. Susan did not disappoint at all. Absolutely stunning. So it doesn't seem to mention anything that's too important here. From what I can tell, it's just testing all that sort of stuff, checking that. Fair enough. I wanted to be sure because I wasn't, I didn't know what to expect with that, so I wanted to double check. Okay, let me talk about this as a whole because there's a lot to say. Right, yeah, I was like, why did I write down the Ed and Molly stuff if I'm going to talk about all this as a whole? I remember why now. So, this was fantastic. It took until... Where was it? Where exactly was it? We watched through this, I think, just fine. No, I don't think we did, because I think what happened is it zoomed in on Bond. And yeah, it did this whole thing, and I turned on the light. That is something I do want to see, actually, just briefly. So there's something there, right? We still don't know what exactly Bond is. But anyways, speaking about this as a whole, this was absolutely fantastic. Because, like, okay, so right from the get-go, let me turn it down a bit. We have this opening scene, and first of all, terrifying lighting, but also, like, this is so good, right? This was fantastic. I love this intro. Great motion to it, right? It doesn't feel fluid, but it feels just enough. It's the perfect, like, uncanny valley type of feel to movement, which is a weird thing to say about movement because that's not how it applies. But that's how it feels. It feels proper here. I like... I have confirmation now that this, like, pretty much because of the end of the video, that this is... So, then moving in, light comes forth. I was hoping that was field. There we go. That is absolute. Okay, so that is properly them passing over. I like that a lot, and it's them moving to Felix, which is the reason that they pass over. Fantastic, right? So just from an intro, already super good. We get the general thing of here's, you know, the intro to the Showstoppers. Very well done, right? Improved from the original, right? They feel a lot more animatronic-like and everything. They move around nicely, all this sort of stuff. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like these cutaways because they're very just creepy. They're good. Shaw getting to be the most disturbing of them all, and of course it's the one that bothers me the most. This was interesting here because of the whole hiding thing, right? I'm always curious about that, and I'm hoping we learn about that with these next two tapes. I think we probably will. Or not next two tapes, but you know what I mean, like the next two videos. Then we get that moment with Bond. So that's the weird thing to me, is this. Like, that could just be Jack, but it also might not be, like, this video has actually made it way more interesting on what the fuck is going on. Going into this was cool, right? It was neat to see, like, oh yeah, Rosemary's the artist, of course, right? She's designed them. So that's neat. And then we go to their console, all this sort of stuff. I was curious if something moved. That it did. There was something there that I did notice, and yeah, there was a face. That might have been Jack, that might have been somebody else. Then there was this. I forgot about this. That's actually what I wrote down, was the reverse text. How do I go about getting this? Here's what we're gonna do. Snipping tool. This is gonna be very difficult. Let's try to do this. I'm gonna open up Affinity. I hope it doesn't open on that monitor because I opened it there. No, it didn't. Okay. I can try and show this in a moment. I just need to paste it all and get it ready. Did I not? I did copy it. Okay. I probably should have done like the clipboard canvas type of thing. Hold on. New from clipboard, thank you. There we go. Now I got to go to... I forgot what it is on Affinity. I think it's an edit that I can flip. I want to say it's edit. It's either edit, it might be file. No, because file would be adding stuff. I don't think it's select. I'm getting used to having a new, you know, thing to make art and thumbnails and all that, and it does throw me off, I won't lie. Oh, there we go. It's in document. There we go. Wait, hold on. This is really weird. Okay, so let me show what I mean. Hold on. I might not have even needed to flip it. No, I did. Is it upside? It's fucking upside down. Hold on. Document. Flip vertically. Flip it again horizontally because I fucked this up. Okay. Let me pull it up on screen. This will be fucked up for the archived video, but that's okay. I don't mind. I don't really care. I guess I could go with window source. That's what we can do. We can do window capture. I hope it doesn't just randomly grab stuff. Add a new source. Affinity. Oh. It's very big. Let's change that. It doesn't even show up on screen. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's fix this. Why does it not show up on screen? Better yet, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save it. Yes, I'd like to delete that. I'm going to save this, and I'm gonna pull it up. Export. JPEG. she logged in on my files till let me put it in that folder. And, okay. Let's pull it up here. I'm gonna read it via Affinity, but I'll pull it up on here so that it's not like I'm just reading something that can't be read and all that sort of shit. Okay. Oh, that's big. That's a big image. Let's crank it, down a bit. Oh, why can I not grab it? There we go. Let me make sure it fits on screen, and then I'm gonna size it up, and we'll continue. Alright. I think that's big enough. I want to say that's big enough. Okay. I'm gonna try my best to read this. It is a bit hard. So, here's what I'm gonna say. It's a bit hard in the areas where the skin is. Okay. Mr. Cranking, this is Norman. I'm sending you this on behalf of our deal between Bunny Smiles and Cybertech Fund, and most importantly, the well-being of our... Can't read the rest. I almost want to say brand, but it could be... I don't think that's brand, because it kind of curves in there a bit. We're getting a lot of complaints about... let me see if we can zoom in, and... Zooming in will probably do nothing for me, but I'm going to try and see. No, wait. I think I have a way. Here's what I'm going to do. If I darken it. As crazy as that might kind of sound, because as a whole, it's this color. But I want to see, because if I can darken it, that might provide a huge advantage. Because the biggest thing here is that it's possible to see all this. It's just the problem of... Hold on. I have to do a very roundabout way about darkening it. But... excuse me. The biggest thing here is that it can almost be seen. Like, I can see the words in there. It's just very hard to make out. I'm gonna be honest, darkening didn't even do it that well. Anyways, I'll continue. Getting a lot of complaints about something. Staff going missing. Okay, that's a big thing. Highly... Oh, wait, okay. I assume that it's saying one of the members, or like about a member of our staff, because that's what it looks like. Okay, I think I might have pasted that together. Going missing, who was highly something with you and your team, might be involved, something like that. Team. Oh, Susan Wooding. That's what it is. Yeah, so it's about Susan, of course. Okay, so... Oh, wow. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense, because Felix and Jack are, like, the main two, and then everybody else is part of the other team. But, that's interesting. Okay, Susan Wooding has been for a week... missing for a week now. And here at Cybertech Fund... I think it's saying we've been working as hard as we can to try and... This is where it gets really, like, messed up. I can barely see shit. Yeah, I don't know that I can see that much past that. Okay, but it's essentially what I can gather is it's the whole thing about this was obviously going to happen, but they have gathered the obvious thing of she's been missing, right? So they take immediate notice of that and all that sort of stuff, which I like, because I find it weird sometimes with other series. I'm not some other ones, because in scenarios such as like Local 58 or like Gemini or Mandela and all that, if somebody goes missing, yeah, of course there isn't going to be this huge like we gotta search for them, because if it's, you know, one of those entities in that series involved, it's kind of a thing of we probably shouldn't, because if we do, we're also putting ourselves in jeopardy, right? But I find it weird with some other series where it's a little bit like, yeah, I think there would be some investigation here, right? If it's something a lot less known, or if it's something like, for example, like FNAF, right? Something like, you know, FNAF. It's odd when the police don't get involved, because it's like, why would the police not get involved here, right? Because then it's like, in that scenario, it's not just one person, it's multiple, right? And even with this, it's like, okay, so far with this, it's only one person. But even with this, they're treating it as, hey, so our employee's been missing for a week. Last time they were seen, they were with you and your people. What's up with that, right? Like, it feels proper. I like that is there, because that tells you that there's a lot more, like, there's actual proper searches here, and we know via the teasers that there are police searches and all that. So I like that there is some action to this series where it's like, no, there's no working around this or anything. Like, this is just fully, of course, there's going to be investigations. I like that. Anyways, this was good at being a nice little creepy moment. I like the twitching there. Or, well, the knocking, but like the twitching on this at the same time. So then we get the test, right? We go through this. And we go through the series of events. So, I assume the two of them became decent friends with Jack and Felix, because the clear thing is if they know about Ed and Molly and all that, then, of course, right? That feels like the general thing there. I like that line. So this section was good, because not much even, like, so, for these first few, and it's like almost, you could say, like, rule of thirds, not much even happens here in this, but it manages to be so creepy, with, like, it's, let me not go to the Banny one, let me go with this one, right? The fact that it darkens light, that is horrifying, especially the faces here being, like, terrifying and all that sort of shit. Ooh. So then, you know, we get the facial recognition, and even this is, like, kind of scary looking, right? It's not too bad. But, yeah. And then... oh, fuck! I didn't even notice that before. Corner. Is he on the other side? No. I was like, because I couldn't even tell if he's there or anything, but no, there's Molly. I can't tell what that's, I thought I could. I was like, you know, maybe if I pause it and I look properly, I could tell. No, I can't tell what that says at all.
What does that mean?
That's what I heard, man.
While driving the car?
Dude, I'm so curious as to what happens after that whole scene, right? What happens after the crash and all that. Because, yeah, so,
Haven't heard of him in a long while.
right, so Jack is, once again, missing, right? Pretty much right after that, all that sort of shit. So, it's like, we don't know what's going on with that. There was a funeral, so it was confirmed they were dead, which is like... This has me so not ready for the rest, because you know for a fact if Martin was willing to show Susan, that means he's willing to show Charles. If he's willing to show Charles, I mean, he probably should, because we don't even know what happened with Charles, but if he's willing to show that, that means we get to see Rosemary, and I am horrified of that because Rosemary is the one that puts me off the fucking most. Probably like my favorite section of each of the videos, right? But like just because of it's so disturbing and honestly heart-wrenching. But yeah. But think about that, like that's even more devastating because that means it's like, wow, so she knew her kids were gone completely, and then her husband went missing, and then it all happened. Like the screaming in Bunny Farm, and I know it's just a stock asset kind of scream for the time being, but that really works well because it just amplifies her like messed up situation. Like holy shit, Rosemary probably got the worst out of all, like everybody, not even just in terms of, oh yeah, hers was absolutely brutal. It's just a thing of like the scenario she's in, that's so fucked, but it's really well done. So this was where it got interesting because of course rule of thirds, Rocket starts moving. So like I mentioned before, complete sentience. This is cool. I like this a lot. I like that this is in there. I like that it even happens when it doesn't need to, right? Like they go to the other room, and even when they go to the other room, it doesn't start moving until a little bit in, and then it goes. And then it goes up there. And make that face, both of them appear. So, oh, was that Susan, come to think of it? No, that was them. Okay. Yeah, that reverse text, I'll have to find out what it says later because I cannot do anything with YouTube, and I'm not gonna take this and then upload it into an editor and then immediately reverse that and everything. It's something very small. I'm sure it could be decently big, but it's still a thing of, you know, who knows. So this is the log. So this is what I'm so curious about. So now that we know what this sort of thing of what Bon is or whatever, which is not even like we know, it's just we know that there is some entity that we can refer to as Bon. It's so weird because it goes from the corner, I don't know where it appears, slides through, starts coming in. And then up. Like, I am so curious on what that even means. On what Bon is. That has me even more curious. I didn't even. How did I not notice that he was just. I mean, I guess it makes sense because she turned around, but like. So that's Charles, all that. So. Yeah, so it sounded like he was begging for help. Like, that sounded like he was pleading for help. This actually... Okay, I'm not gonna make too many FNAF sort of comparison type of stuff. Mainly because, you know... I know this is its own separate entity, and while it is very clearly inspired, right, I always like to keep it different because obviously the work being put in here and like the story being created and everything is much different. But I do want to make a comparison to that very slightly as just an idea, right? This is just an idea. It could be a complete, like, absolutely wrong. I'm going on nothing, right? Not I'm going on nothing, but like, you know, essentially, I'm not gunning it to an actual proper spot. It's just kind of like idea, right? But the fact that there was that, like, almost begging for help, right, is what it sounded like. But then there's this scene at the end. Makes me wonder if this is a I'm gonna call it like a Golden Freddy type of scenario, where there are two entities inside Bond, right? And there's Bond, which is this fucking thing at the end, right? And then there's possibly Jack, because we still don't know what happened to Jack. We keep seeing this real face throughout the video, but we don't know who it is, right? It's so distorted and morphed that we can't tell. So that's what I'm wondering, right? Excuse me, again, sorry. Interestingly, even though there's that begging for help almost and everything, he does this, right? As if he's like, he's made something beautiful, right? So he does this and then drags her away. And coincidentally, at the exact same time, it cuts to Jack, right? Which is really interesting. I can't fully tell if that... Oh, I'm now realizing that's Felix. I thought that was Jack in the photo for some reason. No, I'm now realizing that's Felix. Like I said, it's just an idea for now, and I don't know that it is concrete, but it's something I'm thinking about, of that could be a possibility here because of how it works out, right? Because, yeah, him looking disturbed in, like, Bunny Farm and in the first tape where he's, like, covering his face and stuff like that, that would add up, right? Because that would mean, okay, so even though there's this entity, it would still be like, yeah, it would feel disturbed because if it's Jack in there, it would be fucked up for him, right? So I like that. This scene was fantastic. There was a lot of this that was fantastic, right, obviously, but this scene, I don't know what it is, I just liked how it was animated. I like the real rage to it. I love the voicemails in the background still playing, all this sort of stuff, right? Like, absolute desperation from Jack. It's great. Like, this dark house, it gets covered, and it transitions into this, and you get this scene where, like, yeah, it cuts to this, right? Already fucked to look at, but, like, not much even happens here that's necessarily horrific. It's kind of just this thing of, like, showing Felix here, right? Throws everything off, and then he's ready to kill himself after, right? He's ready to join them. But he can't. And I like that a lot, and then it cuts right back to this, which I want to look around just to be sure there's nothing. There's a bunny there, which might be Rocket or something, but can't fully tell. Kind of just trying to see if I can find stuff around. But then, yeah, they appear there, and then they knock at the door. And then only that appears. Their face is kind of cut in. This, from the point that Jack appeared, not even just that, hold on, because I forgot about this. So then we get this. Here's what I'm going to say. No, because I just realized what this goes right into. This entire set, as soon as we get, like here's really good, but I personally think, as soon as we get right here, this is, mwah, right, beautiful, right? From here to the literal end, it is fantastic, right? This is just well done showing his rage. This is just, I don't even know what to call it. It's a somber feel, but it's also something where you can almost see like a descent or something, right? It's him trying to join them, but then he doesn't, and it's very clear that this leads into a descent. And then we get this, where he's still haunted by them and everything. They are still haunting him, right? And of course they are, because we know from Bunny Farm that of course they're going to haunt him, right? Which is an interesting thing. Which also I want to get to that in regards to both of them in a moment here. This scene was great, right? I am so this, right? Also, Bond in quotations is a very interesting thing to say, right? Bond with quotations, because like yeah, I know we have the entity at the end, but that implies that this is just merely a simple name that's patched on top of something else that might be that. Like I said, we don't know what the fuck this entity thing is, but that's interesting. I like that that's there because that is very subtly, not even necessarily subtly, but it's very clearly trying to show something's up. So I like that. I wonder if this, I mean, I guess it was just a close-up of Bond, but I was wondering if this was used as the teaser for the original date and all that. The motion on that jaw at the bottom also, by the way, beautiful. Yeah, so I didn't even realize before, hold on. I only now realize I just thought Rocket was moving its eyes. What it's doing, Rocket closes its eyes, opens them. And they're both different colors. Oh, that's good. That's really good. That's both of them peeking through. I like that. I like that a lot. That is really well done. The fact that it's different colored eyes. That actually has me curious to go back and see if there's any scenes where Rocket has these eyes in specific. Like, probably not, but I do want to check. Then this scene. So, this scene's interesting. Let me take a drink. Okay. Something I want to say about this scene is this is really interesting on what it's trying to imply. Because Bunny Farm, I can't actually pull it up due to certain reasons, but just because the whole 10-year project thing I'm doing, I don't want to... There is something that's bookmarked, not bookmarked, but, well, actually, yeah, bookmarked, that involves a folder of stuff for the 10-year project, so therefore I actually don't even want to show my Chrome necessarily as a result. I'm being genuinely serious with that, by the way. But something with this that I want to mention. I guess actually, you know what I could do? I don't know if it'll actually work because it'll probably minimize this and unfull screen it, and I probably can't show it properly. It's okay. You know what? I'll describe it and we'll go from there. So something with this that is interesting to me is with Bunny Farm, when the grave that is in the overworld gets visited for a second time, the text there is very, I almost want to say antagonistic, right? More so, it's pointing towards Sophie and saying, yeah, soon you'll join us. And that is, like, really threatening, right? Like, that is, like, that makes it feel like they have a motive to just be like, yeah, let's get our sister to join us. Let's kill her too, right? Which is weird to me. But, it's the thing of, it says that with Bunny Farm, which has me curious on what's going on there. But here, right, with Susan, they're trying to find her. And, like, help her, essentially. Once again, this looks fantastic. This is well done. Like, absolutely in tatters. All that. And then... I can't tell if that's just... Oh, that's just a cross in the background. That's why I was looking. And then... He just appears. Let me... Yeah, so then Bond appears, and we don't know what the fuck this is. But this is very clearly the antagonistic thing, right? I'm starting to think about it. Okay, yeah, I forgot about this part, so I wasn't sure on something I was gonna say, but... So, they don't feel like they have any aggression other than towards Felix. But we still also don't know what Bon is and all this. It's really interesting. Overall, what I can say, right? Because I'm not going to go too long with this. I don't want to go into too many theory things and everything. I will say I am still curious about Bon's arm stuff. Because they always mention the, I think, right arm is a little stiff. And I'm always curious on what that implies. But, other than that, they didn't actually mention too much with that, which is okay. I will say, this was fantastic. I enjoyed this a lot. Absurdly well done. I'm excited for the rest. I know that it will probably be out within the next, like, coming weeks. Like, it's going to be... I think the implication was it's going to be per week, which is really nice, if true. Otherwise, I'm fine with waiting, right? Like, you know, Martin, if somehow, you know, when I upload the archive version of this, you're watching this, the whole special thanks to you for your patience. Thank you, man. Absolutely, like, this was worth the wait. I didn't even mind. I was okay with waiting in general, right? Because I love this. I genuinely love this series. There is a reason. It should be noted. I'm going to ramble a little bit here. There is a reason that I was willing to watch this when... I'm not necessarily into, like, oh, like, you know, a whole boatload of analog horror, right? I check some things out. If it sticks, it sticks. If not, it's whatever, right? I might remember it if I see it. But, I'm very selective with certain things, I guess. And this, of course, out of all of them, have been my favorite so far. Even if it has only had, like, 3 episodes, minus unlisted videos and all that sort of stuff, I love this series to death. Right? It is amazing. It's beautiful, if you will. But I really do love it, and I absolutely always want to show my support for it. When I do archive upload this, I am literally going to start off with a portion I'm going to edit in where I tell people, you know, I am never going to, like, I mean, in general, I'm never going to run ads on that whole React channel because it is literally just a side thing. It is main videos here where I put actual effort and time into. That is just, hey, I want to watch this series or something like that, and that's how I'm gonna do it via there, right? All that sort of stuff. But this gets to be the one exception to that, which is kind of funny, because a large majority of that is like, oh, here's me watching, like, Bleach or, like, Mob Psycho, which I still have to get to, but it's like me watching all that, and then there's the exception of this. But regardless of that, right, never going to run ads on that channel, but especially for this, even in the scenario that I would possibly be like, maybe, right, even in that scenario, it's something I'm going to mention of never doing it with this, right, and on top of that, I'm going to immediately tell people, hey, just go watch the actual video first to show your support, right? That's going to be my biggest thing with that, because I love this. Anyways, enough about that part. Let me focus back on the main point that I was trying to say. I love this series a lot, and I have been willing to wait a long while for this, right? I had no problems at all. I am very patient with this sort of stuff, right? I can wait however long it takes, because I know, because I have to do this sort of stuff myself, of, like, how long creating something can take, right? There's been a decent bit of stuff where I've just had to take a long while to make the whole 10-year project thing. That has required exactly what it says, but I mean, there's more to it than that. But still, it's a thing of I know how long that sort of shit takes, and the general emotional kind of impact it can have for trying to push yourself towards it and all this sort of stuff, and knowing when to take a break, all this sort of shit. So I know. So as a result, I'm very patient with stuff. And let me absolutely say, right, I've said it multiple times already, and I'll say it again. Thank you so much, Martin, for this. Even if this is just one of 3, this is so well done. This has so much effort and love put into it that I absolutely love this. This was fantastic. This was amazing. Like, this really was amazing. This, if I knew that this is what we were getting, you know, like 2 years ago, something like that, when I went back when I was like getting into it and everything, right? I was first hearing about it, from some smaller videos and stuff like that. Smaller in quotations, but you know what I mean. Like not everybody in the world like reacted to it. It was just like kind of a lesser known but still kind of known series. If I knew about it back then, like if I knew this is what was going to come out of it, I would have been so excited for, you know, today, right? Like February 9, 2024, I would be like, holy shit, I can't wait for that date to come, right? I would treat that the same way that I treated, you know, Infinite Wealth coming out last month, where I was just like, holy shit, I'm so excited for that game to come out and everything. And as soon as I started playing it, I had like the biggest, goofiest smile on my face. I would be so excited for this. Like, you know, if I knew the date, I would be fully ready. This was amazing. I am so, like, the biggest part about this that's crazy to me is the fact that this isn't even like the end of what we're getting. Because like I said, it's like the rest is presumably coming out in February, maybe March, right? It might get pushed into March, which I'm okay with if that's the case, but I think it's generally going to be February. That's a bit, like, hold on, I might be able to make a new window on here to double check stuff. This is okay, this is okay. I can make a new window just fine. I was worried about that for a moment. I don't know what that showed with the live stream stuff. I'm a little worried. Should be good. I can edit that with the video stuff if need be. I'll just keep note of that. Let me write that down. Because I don't know what YouTube's live section actually shows. So let me just write that down. It was like 1 hour 27 minutes. That I can actually tell for once, because it's on the stream as opposed to when the video was premiering. Yeah, let me double check all this. My God, that was good. That was so good though. But like the fact that I pull up his community tab. Yeah, so there's the thumbnail. Episodes, yep. Oh, no, okay. Only this was confirmed for February. Okay, I'm stupid. Oh no, throughout February. Okay, he said throughout February, but dates will be announced soon. Okay, fair enough then. Fair enough. I did actually read it correctly, I just wasn't sure. Honestly, if those other two take more time, listen, man, take all the time. That was amazing. The fact that this isn't even the last thing we're getting for the month for this or anything like this, like this isn't the first and last, all that sort of shit, that is amazing. That is really damn good. Thank you, Martin. With that said, I guess we're done here because there's not much left. I'm going to probably watch the Dokkan stream in about an hour and a half, something like that. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and this will be up on the React channel with an intro to it all and everything. So yeah, take care, have yourselves a great night, and